Welcome back to another Chronicles of History. Today we look back at the history of the Islamic world. In late antiquity, no one could envision that a vast civilization would emerge from the desert landscape of the Arabian Peninsula. But following far-reaching conquests, caliphs and sultans reigned over immense empires through eras of prosperity and of catastrophe. This is 1,000 years of Islamic history. In the centuries leading up to the emergence of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula lay at the crossroads of great empires, the Persian Sasanian Empire to the east and the Christian Byzantine Empire to the west. During the 6th century, the Arab inhabitants of the peninsula were primarily nomadic tribes, adhering to polytheistic beliefs and worshipping multiple deities. The transformative moment arrived around 570 CE with the birth of Muhammad in the city of Mecca. According to Muslim tradition, Muhammad was chosen by God to be the final prophet in a line that included Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. Over many years, the Quran was revealed to him in segments, later compiled into Islam's central holy book. Muhammad faced persecution in Mecca, prompting his migration to Medina, a crucial event marking the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, he not only founded a new religion but also consolidated the Muslim community, waged wars against idolaters, and united the previously fragmented Arab tribes into a Muslim nation. Muhammad's death in 632 led to a critical question: who would succeed him as the religious, social, political, and military leader? The Rashidun caliphs, Muhammad's successors, were the first 4 caliphs known as the rightly guided caliphs. They held power for 30 years, during which the first Muslim state emerged with institutions, taxes, and bureaucracy. The caliphs conducted military campaigns that rapidly expanded the caliphate from Iran to North Africa, leading to the decline of the Byzantine and Sasanian empires. While considered the glory days of Islam, the Rashidun period was marked by internal tensions. 3 of the 4 caliphs were assassinated, and a significant divide emerged around the rightful leadership. This divide focused on the supporters of Ali ibn Abi Talib, who claimed he was appointed by Muhammad as his successor, giving rise to the Shia-Sunni split, a defining feature of Islamic history. In 661, the Umayyads, an Arab family based in Syria, came to power, moving the Islamic capital from the Arabian Peninsula to Damascus. The Umayyads led the second wave of conquests, establishing an empire stretching from Central Asia to the Iberian Peninsula. Despite the construction of notable structures like the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem, internal divisions, rebellions, and civil wars weakened the Umayyad Caliphate. The Battle of Karbala, where Ali's son was murdered, solidified the division between Shias and Sunnis. The Abbasid dynasty rose to power in 750, establishing the capital in Baghdad. The period marked the end of expansionism and the beginning of the golden age of Islamic civilization. Under Caliph Harun al-Rashid, the Abbasids became patrons of scholars, fostering diplomatic relations with Charlemagne and contributing to the flourishing of science, philosophy, and culture. However, by the mid-9th century, the Abbasids lost control of their empire, facing challenges from local Muslim dynasties. The caliphate gradually weakened, and Persian and Turkic elements rose to prominence, transforming the Islamic narrative into a multicultural one. In the West, the Islamic presence in Spain endured for hundreds of years but faced the gradual pushback of the Christian Reconquista. In the East, Persian dynasties, like the Buyids and Fatimids, ruled at the expense of the Abbasids. The Buyids, Shias who controlled a confederation spanning Iraq and western Iran, coexisted with the Sunni Abbasid Caliph, limiting his power. The Fatimids, an ambitious Arab Shia dynasty, ruled North Africa and Egypt, posing a significant threat to the Sunni caliphs. The 10th century witnessed the political success of Shia dynasties, solidifying Shia Islam into a defined religious movement. Concurrently, Turkic tribes from Central Asia, known as the Seljuks, migrated to the Middle East, converting to Sunni Islam and assuming control of Baghdad in 1055. The Seljuks defended the Abbasids against Shia threats and, in 1071, defeated the Byzantine Empire at the Battle of Manzikert, opening Anatolia to Turkic tribes and transforming it into a Turkic Muslim land. This period marked the symbolic centrality of the Abbasid Caliph, who remained the exclusive source of legitimacy in the Sunni Muslim world. In 1095, the Crusades were launched with the goal of liberating holy places from Muslim control. The 12th century saw the rise of Saladin, a Sunni Kurdish leader who founded the Ayyubid dynasty. Saladin successfully fought against the Crusaders, notably recapturing Jerusalem in 1187, but the Crusaders endured for another century. Amidst the political fragmentation in the Islamic Middle East, the Mongol Empire, led by Genghis Khan and his descendants, emerged in the 13th century. In 1258, Hulagu Khan besieged and razed Baghdad, marking the end of the Islamic Golden Age. The Abbasid Caliph was killed, and the House of Wisdom, a renowned center of learning, was destroyed. Following the Mongol onslaught, the Mamluks in Egypt emerged victorious at the Battle of Ain Jalut in 1260, halting the Mongol advance and solidifying their reputation as defenders of Islam. The Mongol Empire splintered, leading to the rise of local Mongol dynasties that converted to Islam. In the 14th century, the Ilkhanid dynasty, descendants of Hulagu, showcased that the Mongols could be agents of economic, cultural, and intellectual prosperity. However, the Ilkhanate collapsed, replaced by the Turkic-Mongol conqueror Timur, whose Timurid empire endured until the end of the 15th century. Around 1300, Osman emerged as the leader of a small Turkic Muslim principality in Anatolia, laying the foundation for the Ottoman Empire. In 1453, the Ottomans conquered Constantinople, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. Under Selim the Grim, the Ottoman Empire expanded significantly, incorporating newly invented gunpowder technologies. In 1517, Selim captured Cairo, executing the last Mamluk Sultan and declaring himself Caliph, the new leader of Sunni Islam. The Ottoman Empire expanded across the Middle East, North Africa, and southeastern Europe, alongside the emergence of the Shia Safavid Empire in Iran and the Mughal Empire in India. These three empires, known as the Gunpowder Empires, represented stability and strength in the early modern period. The Ottoman Empire, the last caliphate in Islamic history, endured for 6 centuries, falling only in the 20th century following World War I. The intricate tapestry of Islamic history is marked by the rise and fall of empires, the struggles between Shia and Sunni factions, and encounters with external forces such as the Crusaders and Mongols. Each era left an indelible mark on the development of Islamic civilization, shaping its cultural, political, and religious landscape.